Mankind never thought of leaving the earth, but we did. Mankind never imagined landing on the moon, but we did. Mankind never imagined living in the infinite void of space amidst the beautiful view of our home planet, but we will. On Earth, we suffer from pollution, overpopulation, desertification, and so many other problems that cannot be listed. For decades, this has been a huge concern for life. To safeguard people from these calamities, we introduced the idea Cronus.
Introduction. Why the name Cronus? Cronus was the Greek god of harvest. He was exiled by his son Zeus. He later ruled a new world where he taught people peaceful things. Similarly, we tend to colonize space and live the way we do in a peaceful newfound world, hence the name Cronus. Location. Cronus is located in the geosynchronous orbit. The GSO orbit of the Earth provides an advantage of not using the ground station tracking, since the location of the colony can be easily found and the space debris collision rate is decreased.
Structure. Introduction. Designing a structure is not an easy job. It requires precision, accuracy, logic, and creativity. We had to face many obstacles in this journey, but the result was a design that we can proudly call Cronus.
Design. The design consists of a control and recreational cylinder, hybrid habitation torus, truncated industrial and agricultural torus, a structural support, spokes, and docking ports. The control and research cylinder comprises of laboratories, life support systems, engines, recreation centers, and control and monitoring centers. The CRC helps in controlling and monitoring of colony and helps in distributing the necessities which are provided by the TIAT. The CRC is also a source of entertainment and provides the basic entertainment facilities. The TIAT comprises industries and agricultural facilities. It provides the necessities and is involved in the process of exporting, producing, and manufacturing raw materials. It has a low gravity to improve the crop yield in agriculture and to lessen the workload of heavy machineries or automobile industries. The HHT can house a population of 20,000 residents easily. It has a stable gravity level to simulate Earth-like gravity. It also has a stable design that prevents gravity fluctuations. The docking ports provide docking for passengers, goods, and supplies. It is the main source of communication between Earth and the colony.
Schedule of construction. First, the CRC along with the engines and solar panels are built. Secondly, the spokes in the TIAT are installed along with the installation of agricultural and industrial centers. Then, the HHT is built along with the support structures and life supporting systems. Lastly, the shield and radiation shielding of the colony is installed and the colony is ready for testing.
Asteroid mining. Asteroid mining is quite important along with space colonization. Now we are building space colony which will grow to colonies. By doing this, we intend to solve a few of humanity's major problems. But then, what about the materials we need to build these colonies? Clearly, Earth doesn't hold an infinite number of materials. To solve this, we have a new solution. Though just theoretical, for now this might just work, which is asteroid mining. It's basically just the extraction of metals from the asteroids, but it's easier said than done. So we chose to make a combination of Shepherd and our space colony Cronus. One example of such asteroid is 1986 DA, an asteroid that will come close to Earth on 22nd of March 2057. It is a metallic asteroid that contains about 100,000 tons of platinum, 10,000 tons of iron, a billion tons of nickel, and 10,000 tons of gold, which would cost $90 billion. This asteroid will be captured using Shepherd. It uses lasers and gases to break down the asteroid and obtain the minerals. These minerals will be used in labs, industries, and in making tools and gadgets. These minerals will also be used in imports and exports.
Human life support. Introduction. Human life is the most fragile thing in the world. It is the number one priority in a space colony to support human life and improve its quality of living. Hence, life support systems are artificially created to sustain human life within the colony.
Air. Air is a mixture of different gases. We can produce these gases separately using various methods. We can produce oxygen from water and carbon dioxide using electrolysis and Davis method respectively. We can also produce nitrogen using the aluminosilicate molecular sieve method. Human life support. Water. Water is one of the most important factors in life. Water can be produced using the Sabatier method and Bosch reaction using carbon dioxide and hydrogen. Water pipes and sewer systems will be installed. The wastewater will pass through the sewer systems and get recycled through methods like aeration, RO plus UV plus UF, electrode ionization, etc.
Agriculture. For agriculture, vermiculite can be used as a substitute for soil, as the soil cannot be transported. Methods like aeroponics, hydroponics, and aquaponics will be used in the colony. The main products are green leafy vegetables, microgreens, pulses, fruits, and fish. Animals such as cows, goats, chickens, and sheep will be reared in sheds. The main products are meat, milk, eggs, and wool. Textile plants such as cotton, jute will be grown in vermiculite. The product will be sent to industries and factories for manufacturing.
Electricity. We can produce electricity by using solar panels and thermoelectric cells that provide 40% efficiency. We will use solar panel satellites that provide electricity to the colony during its early stages. To store large amounts of electricity, we will use lithium-ion batteries that have a lifespan of 10 to 12 years and SMEs that have a lifespan of 50 to 60 years.
Human life factors. Government. Cronus will have its own system of government that protects people's rights from getting violated, make laws, resolve conflicts, and provide them with justice. This government system includes the legislative, executive, judiciary, and president. This government system provides basic rights like the appellate system and the universal adult franchise to the people. The Constitution of Cronus ensures that each part of the government will perform its duty without interfering in work of others.
Health and education. Almost 15% of the population of the world doesn't have basic education facilities, and many poor people don't have health facilities. In Cronus, we aim to provide basic health and education facilities to the people. It will be the job of the government of Cronus to make schools and hospitals affordable to improve their condition and to make them accessible to all citizens.
Operations and automation. Communication. Infrared lasers and radio communications will be used for communications from colony to the earth because these communications can carry huge data. They're cheap and their direction can be changed. The GSO orbit also adds an advantage since ground station tracking isn't necessary. The main communication used inside the colony is infrared communication because it has high speed transmission and provides a wireless connection. The main communication centers are the docking ports.
Transport. The main form of transport outside the colony is spacecraft. These spacecrafts transport passengers or goods in and out of the colony. They can be used in exports and imports of goods. The main transport inside the colony is electric cars, gravity bikes, electric trains for transport of people, and electric trucks for shipping of cargo and goods. These vehicles are environment friendly because they don't run on fossil fuels.
Finance. The total cost of the colony along with the Asher mining mission is $16,628,667,509. This is a huge amount, and to recover it as soon as possible, we would take on activities such as selling minerals, generate revenue through tourism, export and import of materials and minerals, contracts, and revenue tax.
Conclusion. As humans, we are sure to die one day, just like the equation 3x plus 1 that always ends in 4 2 1 loop. But people sometimes reach their highest and go down back with glory. These people are remembered throughout the history, just like the number 27. We also have almost reached our highest point. Through this, we have discovered our strengths and weaknesses and realized that we could extend our capabilities into the infinite void of space. Now it is our fate to decide whether we fall with glory or keep climbing further. We hope that we continue to climb. With that hope in our hearts, we present Cronus, the next level of civilization.